everybody, it's Jerry, and today I'm going to show you how to make bagels. Now, you can make them plain, or as I'm making today, with sesame seeds, or you could use poppy seeds, anything you want, but you can just modify it from the basic bagel recipe. So let me show you how.
We're going to start out by placing 1.5 cups of water in a pot, along with 1 tablespoon of sugar, and we're going to heat it over low heat to between 105 and 110 degrees. Then turn off the heat and add 1 tablespoon of active dry yeast, and shake the pan just enough to get all of the yeast wet. And let it sit for about 15 minutes, and it will double in size. Next, we're going to mix our dry ingredients. We're going to take a cup of brown rice flour, a cup of millet flour, and 2 cups of tapioca flour. And then add 1 teaspoon of xanthan gum and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And mix that all together. Then we're going to make a well in the center. And add 1 teaspoon of oil. And then we're going to pour in our yeast mixture. And mix it all together, and eventually it will come together to form a very soft dough. Just keep beating it by hand for a minute to get the dough nice and sticky. And then we're going to pour some oil just around the outside and a little bit over the top. So we just want to cover all of the dough with a little bit of oil. So press it down with your hands. And just get everything nice and covered with oil. And then we're going to place some plastic wrap on top of the bowl. Try to get it as airtight as possible. And let it sit for around 45 minutes to an hour, and it will double in size. We're then going to remove the plastic wrap and cut it into 8 pieces. Take each piece and roll a ball with your hands. Place it on a piece of wax paper. And we want to get the 8 balls as even as possible, so just adjust them if necessary, just to make them all the same size. Then take your fingers and form a hole in the center, and turn it over and repeat on the other side, just even it all out. And repeat this with all 8 pieces of dough. And then we're going to cover them with some wet paper towels, or any kind of wet towel would be fine. And after about 10 minutes, we're going to transfer them to a pot of boiling water. And let them boil for 1 minute on each side. And then place them on a cookie sheet, which is covered with parchment paper. Now you can leave them plain, or you can cover them with something like what I'm doing here, which is sesame seeds, or you could use poppy seeds. And once you've finished all 8, then we're going to bake them at 400 degrees for 20 minutes, and then turn them over and bake for another 5 minutes. And these are the finished bagels.
Thanks everybody for watching, and these bagels will keep in the fridge. I just recommend toasting them. I think that's the best way to eat them. And even if they're out of the fridge for a few days, they'll be good as new when you toast them. So hope you enjoy, and please like and subscribe.